What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Clement Customs. And we're continuing working on the 52 Beetle. For anyone that did not watch the last episode of this car, it was a very big moment, as in the sense of we got to drive it for the very first time, and we also have a second shop. For anyone that hasn't seen that episode, this looks completely like a new place, because it is. A really quick backstory, if you guys have not seen that episode, I bought my own house. Tay lives at the other garage, the OG Clement Customs garage, and then I purchased a home that is literally about 5 minutes away. Clement Customs still a thing. We are homies. There's no beef between Tay and I, and you're gonna see us together a lot more, to be honest. For anyone that's new or hasn't seen that episode, this is the second garage, which is not just one garage. We have a second garage. That's the one with the 52. And we have a third garage as well. There's a little bit more space. Well, probably the same amount of space, but just laid out differently. And it's very close to the other place. So this is where the 52 lives now, and needs a bit more work done. So our goal for this episode is I gotta finish polishing this girl. So what we've done so far is we've done basically our first stage we cut and polish with, and now we're gonna do our final finish stage, which we do not have to cut for. I have sanded this down with basically 2,000 to 3,000 grit wet sand to cut it all, and then polished it. Now we gotta finalize it and do our last finish polish, which is a different pad and a different compound. That'll be the start of this episode. As we get farther into this episode, Tay and I are gonna start tackling the interior because there's a bit in there that's been done. I have these masked off right now because I don't have the windows in, and I don't want polish to hit the inside interior. So inside we have some beautiful seats that we have reupholstered, and we also have our carpet kit, which is a little dirty for me driving it the other day, but carpet kit's kind of all done and dialed, looking beautiful. So all we got to do is our back seat, the panels of the doors and back there, and as well here. But I also have to get those damn windows in, which have been causing me quite a hassle. And I think this episode as well, I'm gonna tackle the steering wheel. I want to paint that black and make that look pretty. So only a couple more things we gotta do on this girl, and then she's gonna be fully done. I find that projects are never done, but it's getting extremely, extremely, extremely close. Pretty cool to see it in a totally different garage with some different lighting and just different atmosphere. So there is also a chance. It seems a little bit tight in here lengthwise. Width's not bad, but I'm looking actually, I might pour a pad and extend this garage up a bit farther, so then I have a lot more room in here. So you might see that in an upcoming episode, probably a couple months in advance, or a couple months farther ahead, but that is a game plan that I want to do. I guess enough of me chit-chatting. Let's start tackling the polishing of the 52 Beetle. But actually, one more thing I have to mention. This car is going to a show, and it is 100% gonna be there. And that show is known as Volksfest. And it's a show that Tay and I put on with a bunch of our Volkswagen homies of the Victoria Volkswagen Club. You guys have probably heard about this show, but I need to promote it that much more. July 5th, it's down here in Victoria, BC on Vancouver Island. And we put on a wicked Volkswagen show with a bunch of air-cooled, water-cooled Volkswagens. Put the poster right here in the corner. And it's great time, camping, pancake breakfast, cruise, the whole shebang. And there'll be special edition split window Beetle Clement Custom shirts only available at that show of this car, and they look so sick. I'm not gonna show you guys yet. But anyways, that's enough about Volksfest and me chatting. Let's get some work done on the 52 and start polishing. Oops. We got a special guest. Well, I wouldn't say it's special because he's a part of the channel, but
I think it's too big.
It's Taylor!
Came for a part that I think is too big.
You're kidding.
No, because I think you got yours for the bigger lines.
Oh no.
Yeah, we have to go
well, no, actually, let's help. So, Taylor's trying to get the thing, as you guys all know, on the road, and having some issues with some airlines. Got the fastback in here.
Well, we'll go see. We got one here.
There you go.
If not, I guess I'm going to
New Line
tomorrow.
Lame.
So that puts us even more behind in sending out shipments for sweaters and shirts tomorrow.
We're trying to get you guys swag out, but we're building cars. It's hard to get swag out. So
the things I go to a show this week.
Yes. So we got lots of crunching to do. We dealt with the truck with a bunch of other stuff and technically this car's not really that important right now to get to that show.
No.
But I want to get
Because it ain't Volksfest.
No.
So it ain't coming out till Volksfest.
That's the only show, so. Yeah. But, okay, well, let me help Tay, and we'll get back to polishing. Tay got sorted. Well, not really. I gotta go get him apart tomorrow, but that's what homies are for. That's what Tay and I are about. And that's the best part. There he is, driving away in the little Lupo. See you, buddy. That's the best part, is we're so close to each other, just a hop, skip, and a jump to each other's shops. And we're still, like I said, gonna be filming a bunch together, and this isn't a breakup. I don't want people to misinterpret this whole thing between Tay and I. It's just, we're getting older, we need our own places, and it worked out that we live beside each other. Well, 5 minutes away from each other, so. All right, let's continue polishing the grill. It's a new day, spent some time polishing, turned out pretty decent. I'm happy with it. I guess it's now next step kind of stuff that I've just been kind of procrastinating on doing. We did talk about the steering wheel needs to get done. There's some air filters I need to figure out for the carburetors. I do have a transmission leak that I might get to. Might show it on the camera, might not. So in the long garage, we got the bus, which might be going outside shortly because we need to figure out the steering wheel. Now, I picked up some primer and the black gloss paint that I need, and a bunch of sandpaper. Here's our batwing. This is probably one of my better conditioned batwings that I have. I got another one hanging up over there, but this one's probably the best suited for this vehicle. A bunch of sandpaper, anywhere from 320 all the way to 800. So we'll start with, maybe just even 400, see how it turns out, and then work our way all the way to 800. Throw some primer on there, sand, and then throw some black on there. I also have the horn button over there that I gotta take apart and paint black as well. And then this will look a lot better in that vehicle being black. And then I have these air cone air filters. Now, the issue I have with these is since the torsion raise, these hit the deck lid and don't fit. But if I angle these at like a 45 backwards to the front of the car, they clear. So this is kind of the idea I have for that. I figured why not try and put these air filters back at a 45 and cut these to make a 45 and have these stick over. That's kind of my idea that I think I want to make work. We'll see if it works. It may not, it may, who knows? That's what Tay and I do here at Clement Customs. We just try things. If it works, awesome. If it doesn't, try your next thing. So let's get to the steering wheel. What we'll do is we'll probably sand this grill quickly, and then once it's fully sanded, we'll hang it up. We'll throw this outside, make this my little spray booth. We can close this off so no overspray hits the 52. I'm really sorry if this hurts some of you guys that are, sorry to say it, but purists. And not gonna lie, for me, this even hurts, getting rid of some original paint on a steering wheel. But it's my car, and this is what I wanna do. So, So I've sanded our Batwing steering wheel down to 800 grit. Now, it looks honestly really nice. Like I'm pretty impressed with just even sanding it. I used a little bit of wax and grease remover just to clean it all up. Now the next step is I got a repo horn button. Unfortunately, I don't have a real one. Actually, I do have a real one. My real one is sitting right there. It's beautiful, it's black, exactly the way I want it, but she's chipped, unfortunately. So you know what? Let's go into the bin of early car parts that every Volkswagen guy likes to hoard. So I've taken the horn button completely out. I gotta give this girl a scuff, and then we can start throwing some primer on this, and then paint, and then I think that will complete the inside of the dash. And that will all be done, which is good because Taylor keeps bugging me the fact that it's not done yet. And It's like, I can't look at your car without it being black yet. I'm like, whatever. We can tell Taylor to shut up now and show him, hey, look, it's black. So, because he's gonna come over the next day and help me with the interior like I discussed. Let's sand this horn button and get at it and start painting. Horn button has been sanded. I masked off the inside where the contact for the horn and also the back. If I don't get the back fully covered, it's not the end of the world. You're not gonna see it anyways. I just need the face done and a little bit around where the horn button actually goes into. So I guess next step now is to pull the bus out of the garage. Time to paint. While that dries, we can start working on some other things on the 52. So let's get the bus out of here. Bus is gonna stick outside for a little bit, enjoy the sunshine. We'll close the doors off and we'll make this our little spray booth for now. Bye, bus. So much room in here without a vehicle, it's insane. Steering wheel is ready for paint. And this is my little setup. You know what, you gotta make do with what you got. So this is actually a stand to hold my iPhone when I film shorts for you guys. So just masked it up a bit, taped the living hell out of it, and it's a perfect stand where I can get everywhere, and it works out actually pretty good. I'm quite impressed with this little ingenuity idea. And then the horn button is just taped to a box. Shout out to Tusa, thank you guys. Not bad, it'll work. I was trying to figure out a way to hang it from the ceiling, but there was no way the steering wheel would have sit nice. Let's get going with this, I guess. So, I know, you guys might be a little mad that I'm using spray bomb to do this. This is a lot more expensive spray bomb that I'm actually using. It's actually got an activator, so you actually smash in the bottom, and there's a activator that gets mixed in here after you press that. You shake the hell out of this for a little bit, basically like a single stage, you could say, in a can, and it's a lot nicer than your just generic like Tremclad or your whatever paint you buy at Home Depot. I bought primer in this way and my black paint as well. So the only thing with this is it's kind of like a one-time use, you could say. It lasts a couple days, but after that, once you activate it, you got like 3 or 4 days and then she's toast and fully dries up. This is quite expensive. Like your normal spray bomb you can buy at Home Depot is like 20 bucks. This is like double or triple the price of that, but the results is way nicer, and it's basically like spraying single stage out of a gun. First, let's activate our primer. Throw some primer down here, let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll throw our black paint on this girl. So let's get at it. There's the click, activated. Pop that girl out. Gotta shake it for another 2 minutes. Go time. Gotta get out of here. Don't have great ventilation in there. The primer has had about half an hour or so. I did put a second coat on actually too. So it's actually looking really nice right now. I'm really stoked on that. The horn button's looking awesome. So I think it is about time we start throwing some black paint on there. Yes, it'd be so nice to see a different color on there. kind of cleared out in here. It's still a little bit, I can feel it on my skin of the paint still sitting in the air. Oh man, that is looking awesome. So I think it's time for a second coat. We'll give the horn button a little more and we'll give the steering wheel, let it dry, and we'll jump on something else, and probably later in this episode when Taylor's around or something, we'll throw the steering wheel on and then we can actually fully see it with the dash and everything. Let's get to our second coat. There you guys go. Steering wheel, I don't want to get too near it because I don't want to throw dust anywhere, but Batwing steering wheel is now fully black. Same with the horn button. I'm gonna get out of here because it's brutal and I should be wearing a mask, so sorry. But I think we should start working on this girl in the engine bay area. Let me show you my issue. Well, there it is. It won't go over and it hits our deck lid because of our torsion race. What I've decided is I have a fair bit of room back here. So if I 45 these and put them basically sticking somewhere right about there, I will have full clearance where the deck lid won't hit it, and I'm safe and I have air filters. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's try it. Like I discussed, we'll cut these, cut that basically straight in half, plop that on, and hopefully that will kind of work. It's kind of the idea. So now instead of it being like this, it's like this. So let's go see if it works. See, oh, that might work. I might need to put a bit more of a, I'm concerned when this tilts up, it might get in the way. Let's check. Oh, I think we're golden. Oh, she is a little close, but the deck lid fully closes without hitting. It's honestly not bad. Sweet. I like that. That's awesome. I'm gonna trim up the bottom a little bit because my cut wasn't perfectly even, and then we'll test it out again. Oh yeah, that's going nowhere. All right, let's test it now that it's fully screwed on. Oh, see, I knew this would be the issue. We're so close. I need a little bit more of an angle. Oh, damn it. All right, so I've shortened it a little bit, changed it. Oh, it is close. It is clamped down and everything too, so it's going nowhere. And she doesn't hit. Oh, and it actually kind of looks sick, a little bit different of a look to it. I don't know if it's a love or hate thing. I'll straighten that out because it looks a little angled right now. But I don't know, I kind of like that for some reason. Cool, well, I'll jump over to the driver's side, get that done, and see what we can make happen. Well, I got the driver's side on, and I forgot that that carb sits a little bit closer to the firewall than this guy. So I had to shorten that one a little bit, but not bad. I had to angle it a bit, so I angled this one out a tiny bit more. Got a little bit of tweaking I may have to do. I might shorten this one a tiny bit to bring the air filter down, kind of like that one. But it's hard when that carb is in a different location than this one. So a little bit of tweaking, but they aren't going anywhere. And honestly, they don't look bad. Something small, but something important. And I'm kind of happy with how that worked out. Wicked, 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 wicked. Also, the paint's still drying over here. Let's go check on it. Oh, wow, that looks awesome. I'm gonna let that dry for another couple hours easily before I even touch it. Honestly, I probably won't even touch it for another day or so. And Tay will be quite happy with me. I guess the next part of this episode you're gonna see is probably Tay's gonna be here. We'll start doing interior. Getting those panels in there, put the back seat in, get the backrest in, and kind of complete the back end area. And then the next step is this horrible job is trying to get these windows in. All right, cool. Well, I guess I'll see you guys another day, and we'll go from there. All right, it is a new day, and guess what?
I'm here.
Tay's here, like I said.
Yeah, with our Mountain Dew sponsorship, still waiting. Wait, where were we?
So, like I discussed, Tay's over here to help me get this interior in. So we need to figure that out.
Yes.
It's gonna be a fun one. Oh, I guess I haven't shown you guys the steering wheel yet.
Have you not showed the people?
No, I showed them me painting it.
Let me put the Let me put the last.
Tate's gonna put the
piece
horn
on.
button on, but I kind of got a little ahead of myself and got excited a day or two
Jake
ago.
always does.
Yes, and I really wanted just to see what it looked
Okay, I'm not
like.
pushing it all the way.
No,
because it's tight and hard to get out.
It looks so much better. Check this out. Wow.
Yeah, doesn't that look so much better than the white?
Oh yeah. What's your thoughts there, T Swift?
I think it looks fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Wait, it's odd how it changes the whole look already of the car.
100%.
You know,
I couldn't agree more. Like the interior of the car looks 10 times better now.
Yeah, I agree. What do the people think?
Yeah, what do you guys
Comment.
think? Like, yeah, comment down below what you think on the black steering wheel instead of the ivory, if that was a dumb move or not. And to be honest, it's not going back.
No, it ain't. No.
So I'm very, very
And
happy.
better over paint match too. I think the black stands out a little bit.
It gives it a bit of contrast.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think if that was body color, it wouldn't
too
look
much.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would just, I think with having the black pods and everything else being black, it just looks so good.
I agree.
Enough of the steering wheel.
Let's work on some interior back here.
Yeah, so Tay and I off camera spent a bit of time. We actually cut some carpet out where that hatch is. And so we can actually unbolt that now and actually access everything below. Now we got to figure out, we got to put the bar across down here. And then we got to put our bottom seat in.
And we know we're missing a few bolts here and there. Don't worry, we're not done.
No, we're not done. This is just...
Even these are all just regular black bolts instead of the chrome and stuff. We'll get there.
Yes.
One step at a time.
So let's get at it.
Let's do it.
Like Tay discussed, we do have to change some things. And guess what? This needs to get painted. So don't think this is our final form here.
I'd also like to mention this is my first day working on a Volkswagen in your new shop.
Yeah,
It's day one for me.
this is wild.
Pretty exciting.
This is a big moment, dude.
So feels weird.
It does.
Feels different, but it's good. It's good for Clement Customs.
Oh,
I've been here to do the truck build.
Yeah.
But first
I haven't really
Volkswagen.
told them about the truck.
Have you not?
No, we can tell.
Then we fixed it all.
We can tell them a little bit. And just,
So we've been here, we fixed the truck. I don't know if Jake said anything, but anyways, this was the culprit. So we thought it was the trans, but turns out, good thing it wasn't the trans, it was a cheaper fix. It was the flex plate blew up. So the whole center spun from the flex plate, which was much easier to get.
and mind-boggling that actually happened.
Yeah, crazy. So easier to get, cheaper. Well,
I'll pop up a photo in the corner. There's like a photo of it
if
in
there's
place.
any couple pictures of it.
Yeah.
We didn't film it. We were in a rush. We needed the truck again, so we didn't film any of it. But anyways, the truck, look at her. Anyways, the truck's live. This also looks terrible with the screen.
Do you want to go outside?
Oh, that was easy. So we got some new tires. Hey, you got some new tires?
New tires.
Painted the rims a gray color. What do you guys think? I think it looks a lot nicer. In like a week's time, we got the trans in
Yeah, we did.
and new tires.
We did the trans, or the flex plate. So we pulled the trans, bought a flex plate from Texas, came here, fast shipped it, threw it in, threw the trans back in. Once it got running, the next day, Tay and I went to our new sponsor, West Coast Tire. Shout out to West Coast Tire. And we threw the new Toyo tires on, and I painted the rims gray and got rid of the red. So I think what we'll do is we'll show you a couple clips of us at West Coast Tire, and shout out to our new sponsor. Big shout out to them, actually. So you'll be seeing us at West Coast Tire a bunch, getting new tires for the bus, the Thing, the NSUs. You know, it'll be a great time. So big shout out to West Coast. So let me take you guys to West Coast Tire and show you our new sponsor. Well, Tay and I are not at the Clement garage here.
As you can see.
Yes, this is actually our brand new sponsor to the channel, known as West Coast Tire here. Great guys, and they've been nice enough to sponsor our channel. The first vehicle that's getting new tires is the Crew Cab.
Very important.
We'll show you quickly what they do here and get some new shoes.
They're giving us a little rundown how to use the machines as well. So we're gonna learn how to mount and dismount tires at the same time. Let's go see how he does it and put ourselves to work, I guess. Yeah, see, he's already got one off. Oh.
Hold.
Oh.
New.
Oh.
Big shout out to Jeff at West Coast Tire. If you guys are ever in the market for anything tire-wise locally, those guys are amazing, and I would highly suggest go check them out. Great prices, local. Save yourself some time and go to West Coast Tire. They'll hook you up. Great guys. It's not the last you'll see though. I guess let's get back to the episode.
I hope you guys enjoyed that sponsor video.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was big shout out to Jeff and the crew there at West Coast Tire. I'm very happy. The truck rides like a Cadillac.
Way nicer.
It's insane how much nicer it rides on those Toyo tires. So enough for the truck. Let's get back to the 52. Let's go grab the seats inside, Tay. Start assembling it, putting it in.
Right.
Backrest. All right, this is a pain to get in.
I'll just watch you struggle though.
Actually, that went in really
That
smoothly.
went in smooth.
Yeah, I did that really well.
Now, were we supposed to put the backrest in first, or?
No, I don't think so. Well, let's try and get the backrest in, I guess.
Let's do it.
Oh, nice.
Did I do a good job there?
You did a great job.
Okay. Can we try pushing it in? Might have to pick up the back. So here's our problem. There's too much cushion in this bottom pad, and it keeps bringing that seat forward. So we're gonna have to send her back, get a little bit of cushion out of here. I think we're also gonna do some with the front seats because they're a little thick. You've probably seen, have we showed them?
Yeah.
How close the steering wheel is to your legs? So
Yeah.
we got a little bit of cushion adjustment, but
Ross at Gas Classics will help us out though.
he said he could fire this out no problem. So
Yeah,
things you learn when building custom things.
Yeah, because I had to modify this back seat completely because of the torsion raise, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I think we can put the door cards in and the backrest can go in permanently. Then we'll just wait for the seat bottom to get redone.
So we went and grabbed the door cards out of my basement. Here they are. If you guys have been on the channel for a hot minute, you've seen the day Tay and I picked these up, and actually the back seats technically. Pretty much the exact same as the seats in the car. I did not want to go anything crazy. My whole goal with this build was to just do very simple, as you guys know. Tay and I have made our hole for where our seat is gonna sit through, or the bolt will sit through for the backrest. These were all done by Gas Classics. Big shout out to Ross there to helping us out. So I think it's time to throw this one in, and then we gotta make a hole for the driver's side as well, and throw the driver's side in. This is really exciting. Like, I had these made probably 8-9 months ago, and they've been sitting in my basement, or at the Clement house in the basement, and then now at my basement, and now they're going in. Without further ado, let's throw our new door cards in.
Well, it's the first panel in.
Looks honestly so sick.
Yeah, nice and simple like you're hoping for.
Yeah, I explained that already while
Did you explain that?
you were pooping.
I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I said I really like the idea that we wanted to go very simple and nothing crazy. And the screw hole aligns perfectly.
So, I think, should we do the other one?
Let's do it. There is no hole back here for the screw hole. So Tay came with a really genius idea.
As usual.
To basically make it so we know where that hole is. So let's show you how we did it. Tay's somewhat genius idea is we put the screw that we're using in the spot, about there. You should take a paint pen and you mark this with a bunch of paint on your paint pen, take your door card, line it up, and just put a little bit of pressure on top of that, and that will mark exactly where this is on that door panel. Coat that girl up. You align everything up that you want to. Yeah, I think that's in. You make a mark, take that out. And
There's your spot.
so we'll just drill a hole a little bit bigger than that screw right there, and that's exactly where that needs to go. It's key little things like that that really help a build. So, you know, if Tay and I can teach you something, totally into it. So let's do it.
Let's test fit.
I got the screw in.
The nice paint match screw.
Yeah, and like I said, you want to give a little bit of room, just wiggle room, so you can kind of wiggle.
You can have a little play.
Yeah, a little bit of play. Snap, snap. Snap, snap, snap.
That's what I call graceful.
Okay, well, let's get the backrest in. Look at that.
Look at that. It's really hard to tell in video.
I feel like video ain't doing it justice. Hence why you guys got to come to Volksfest July 5th to come see this car in person.
That is right.
Yeah, so mark your calendars. July 5th, Sandwich Fairgrounds. We live on an island. It's sick as hell over here. Come check it out. It's awesome. Cool.
You don't get to see the true picture.
I know. It's really upsetting, to be honest. I was really hoping this video would show the bottom in.
But welcome to the reality of custom car building.
Yeah. Interior, though, with the, the steering wheel, the front seats, the carpet kit, it's, this is unreal.
She's coming along.
Unreal. 2 weeks.
All right, guys, I think that's it for this episode. I missed the first half, so I don't really know what happened in the first half. But
we did steering wheel. We did the air filters.
a lot of small stuff is getting done. It's getting close, so I think we only have one more episode before Volksfest, which is wild. So I think we got front windows and door cars. The rear seats got to get fixed up. But this car's going to be ready for Volksfest. Are you excited for that?
It's going, bro.
Yeah.
It's happening.
So remember, July 5th, come check this car out. We've put a lot of time.
A lot of money.
She's starting to look awesome. It looks awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
I know a lot of you guys have been asking for NSU videos, so this has been #1 priority. So hold up, NSU's coming soon.
It is. We want to do more NSU content coming up, don't worry. I think that's going to be it for this episode. This one might be a short one, might be a long one. I don't really know. But
it's what kind of happens when it's just the smalls coming to an end.
Yes.
We don't have a huge list, and when something's wrong, it gives us a little bit of a hiccup. That steering wheel looks awesome.
That steering wheel looks sick.
Looks great.
I'm so happy with the steering wheel. And like I said at the beginning of this video, limited edition 52 split shirts will be there. There's only 40 available. They're super, super sick and very, very stoked on it. And I haven't figured out a price yet. They're probably gonna be around 35 bucks Canadian. I don't know, Tay and I were chatting. We might, if we get enough interest from you guys all over social media, we might make a bit more. Maybe. I don't know.
Or you guys are gonna, get left with what's left.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a couple left. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know. You guys better hold off, because if it's still a couple for sale, first come, first serve.
Yeah.
So be on it quick.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments if you guys want to cop yourself a 52 shirt, and we'll see what we can make happen. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. So appreciate you guys all tuning in, and this car is going to Volksfest to be debuted, which is absolutely insane. So
crazy.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Damn it.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Son of a bitch. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.